So mate, in today's video we'll be talking about 5 basic necklines you should know how to draft as a beginner. If this is what you love to learn, kindly stay tuned to my video, like, share, subscribe and follow for more. The first neckline we'll be drafting on our tutorial today is our V neckline. We'll be making use of 5 inches for the neck depth for the sake of this tutorial, then 3 inches for the neck width. You can actually make it deeper and wider than that, both in the depth and in the width, depending on what you are working for or how wide you want your V-neck to be. So for tutorial sake, we'll be using 3 inches for the neck width, then 5 inches for the depth. Then you connect, then cut out just like you see me doing. And that is how to cut your V neckline. I hope you find this helpful. The next tutorial we'll be drafting is called the square neckline. For the neck width, we'll be making use of 3.5 inches. Then for the neck depth, we'll be making use of 4.5 inches. You can actually go deeper than that. You can make use of 5 inch, 6 inch, 7 inch, 8 inch, but don't go below 8 inch. Then for you come in from the neck depth by 3 inches. Notice I did not use exactly 3.5 inches. The reason why is because so that it won't be too wide to avoid gaping. So you come in from, after measuring the down part, you come in by 3 inches instead of 3.5, and that's basically how to cut your square neckline. And if you notice how the shape comes, because if I had made the down part 3.5 inches, it will surely have a gaping. The next neckline to draft is the sweetheart neckline. For the neck width, I'll be using the 3.5, just basically how I drafted the square neck measurement. Go in by 3 inches from the neck depth. For the neck width is 3.5, remember. Then you measure it, like you roll it out, join the lines together to form something like square line. Now from the edge of that square line, you go up by 2 inches. Then you connect it just like you see me doing. You can do this with your free hand or with your curve in order for us to get that sweetheart neckline. Then you connect it to the top again before cutting it out. Then you cut out. And this is just basically how to draft a sweetheart neckline. It's as simple as that. Do it in form of as if you want to draft the square neck measurement. Go up by 2 inch from the edge, then connect it back to the neck depth, and that is how you get your sweetheart neckline. It's as simple as that. This is it, and it wants to look like as if you're drafting a queen anne, but this is not really basically a queen anne. There's some adjustment added to the queen anne, and I hope you understand how to draft this this sweetheart neckline. The next neckline we'll be drafting is the asymmetric neckline. For this drafting of it, you will be opening up your pattern paper or your fabric. Then from the midpoint, you measure 3 inches, or depending on how wide you want for your neck width on both sides. Then you go down from whichever side you want the asymmetric to be. It can be on your left or your right. Go down by your desired depth, which I'll be using 5 inches. Then you come to the other side, measure out the same 3 inches that you measure at the other side for the neck width. Then you connect to that neck depth just like you see me doing. Open up your paper. Make sure if you are using your pattern paper, make sure you draft your pattern paper while on fold. Make sure it's on fold. From the midpoint, get 3 inches on both sides of the neck width. Go down by the depth on your desired side. It might be on your left or right side of the neck you want the asymmetric neckline to be. Then you connect just like you see me doing before cutting out. And that is basically how to draft your asymmetric neckline. It's as simple as that. This is just how to draft it. The next neckline is a popular neckline, and you already know it is called the round neck neckline. As a beginner, you should know how to draft it. This is like the most simplest of them all. And how to draft it is by coming in from your neck depth by either 3.5 inches, or you can desire to go down by 4 inch, 3.5, or you can use the standard neckline, round neckline, which is 3 by 3 inches, and then you connect it. This neckline is also known as the circle neckline. You can see how I did it, coming by 3 inches, which is the standard, and going down by 3 inches. This is like the most simplest. If you are a beginner in this fashion industry, this is like one of the first neckline you should be taught. So I hope you find this video, then you cut out. Once you cut it out, that is basically how to draft the most simplest neckline. If you find this video helpful, kindly like, share, subscribe, and follow for more. And if you're a new subscriber to my YouTube channel, thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing, thank you for liking my video. Stay tuned to this channel, and I'll be dropping new tutorials on this channel. Thank you. I'll see you in my next video.